Set the bar high, had to make a meal and I did that. I'm so proud of myself. Times I forgot my friends, I admit that.
It was a few weeks after my grandpa had just passed. His name was William, but Bill, short. And then that morning, I was like, I'm having a bit of a tough time. And I was like, basically journaling and like asking for a sign that, you know, we're going to be all right. I often speak to Granny and Grandpa. And this application comes through and we get talking. He's like, oh, my name's William, but like you can call me Bill. And I was just like, oh. I was like, okay. I was like, got it. So I told him that story recently. I can't remember, why did I just start telling that story? You said something. Oh, TikTok random, yeah. So it's funny how things work and how like you get in the algorithm, it's just like coincidence, but it's like, is it really?
Everyone knows more inside your brain than you.
Yeah. So there's always a reason that you're here, and the people that like were close to coming but didn't quite want to do it, again, like it wasn't the right time for them either. So you were all in this room. I don't know what you're here for, which we're going to obviously get to, but whatever you get from today is exactly what you're supposed to get from today. So appreciate you all being here. But yeah, as I said before, ultimately, today will go where you guys need it to go. So we've got all the content, we'll get through it if we can, if we don't, we don't. But today is your show, not mine. So if things come up, then we're going to spend some time on that. So yeah, why are you here? What's preventing you from being where you want to be? What's missing from your life? And then 2 to 3 outcomes, right? So yeah, spread out. Chairs there if you want to go outside.
I'm sorry, set the bar high, now there's expectations, can't meet them. I'm still proud of myself. Times that I start things but don't complete them. I'm not sorry. There was times I was selfish.
What's up guys, welcome to the video. So we're here down in Victor Harbour in Adelaide and I'm running an event called Origin. So this is the second in-person event that I've ever done, by far the biggest. So we've got 6 people here, which is absolutely awesome. So the whole purpose of today is very much the inner world work and the personal development world that's going to help these guys go out and obliterate their body image challenges, relationship challenges, and really get them to see that they are capable of living a life that is so much better than what they are. So we've just done the first hour or so of the day, so very much introductory stuff, rules for the day, and just kind of setting the standard in which they're going to approach not only today, but sort of the rest of their lives. So at the moment, they're just writing out some outcomes, getting clear on why they're here, and going really well so far. When you realise how many things are here to confirm that you're actually worthy, it should make that thing you started thinking become so fucking laughable that you're just like, yeah, right, got it, and then you just go on with your day. Right, that's how we actually get shift, because then, skipping ahead a bit, but that's how we then start to feel more of our present moments throughout the day with what we actually want to believe, instead of going back to that. So you can still slip back to that, you probably still will. Every now and then I'll slip back to old me sometimes. But I'm like, you get so good at being like, yeah, but all this stuff to confirm how I actually want to think. And it's like, yeah, that's fucking ridiculous, what I was thinking about. So for you now, it's just actually time on the mat. It's actually just time when these things come up to slowly start to dilute it out. Have you seen a video that was like talking about trauma healing, and it's like a glass of black sludge and then the water goes in? Yeah. So that obviously takes time, right? So it sounds like at the moment when that comes up for you, it just takes that one moment, one trigger to then have you go back and you sabotage your fitness, your training, blah, 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 whatever. Right, if we can start to reframe that, and maybe it only lasts, I've spoken to you about this too, like, I remember you had something that lasted a week before you spoke to me, and then the next time it happened, we spoke about it, and you moved through it in like half the day or an hour, whatever it was. So it's doing that over and over and over again until that becomes your new normal and your new paradigm. And then write all the evidence you have to support the new thing you want to believe. Like fucking anything. Like the old lady at the coffee shop said I had a nice smile. Like Tom said he was proud of me for something that I said I was proud of you for a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember what it was. Right? Yeah. But like just like literally anything you can think of. And just write it, fill up as many pages as you can until we have, yeah. Cool? no less than now in this moment. It took me a lot of times to get comfortable doing these shares in these scenarios, like good 3 or 4 events.
Yeah, that works. Fuck's sakes.
All good? Take your time.
Fuck, I hate this.
Can leave if you want. It's the gate to that role model you want it to be, man.
Like everyone's got this idea of like what men are supposed to look like and be like.
What do you think that is? Or do you feel like you have to be as a man? Right here, right now. What I will say is though, there's a couple of really cool opportunities that's presented with you though, because you said you wanted to be a dad, right? So you get, thanks to that, because there's always a benefit from it, right? Thanks to that, you get to now use that to now become the kind of father to your kids that you wish you'd had, right? Which is pretty, that's awesome, because you know what not to do or what you don't want. So now it's like even more ingrained than it would be in me. Like I'm very lucky to have a great dad and relationship with my dad, but you have some benefits that I don't have because you've been through that and you are now would be so focused on who you want to be as a dad for your kids and as a husband and whatever in the future. All right, so we've just wrapped up the morning part of the event, and that was very much around just loosening people's thought processes around what they're actually here to work through. Because as the person running it, I don't know exactly what people need. I have the content that I take them through that is meant to kind of loosen the screws, and then we're able to talk through the biggest sort of 1 to 2 challenges that they're experiencing. So that's what the morning has been focused on. We've seen some big breakthroughs already around. We had some family stuff, we had some expression pieces in men, we had some clarity on life direction, we had some health and fitness talk, so lots of really cool things. We then went and had a lunch break, and now the guys are up there working through my reverse reality process. So this is basically taking all of the problems and challenges they're experiencing in their life, tracing it back to 1 to 2 core root cause issues, that when we can overcome that, which we're doing later this afternoon, then everything else in their life can change. It's a super powerful process. So yeah, they're up there just journaling away. We'll head back up, we'll have a good chat, and we'll move on to the next part of the event.
I always end up coming to these events, and it's always this.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
And it's like always.
Have you ever written that out like that before?
No.
Okay.
Very like appealing to others. Doesn't really bring much in.
Cool.
Then when it gets everyone goes and sees it because it's like pretty and such.
Yeah.
Not that I want to.
No, you're pretty, mate.
Yeah. I guess.
So this is what I don't feel good enough and worthy enough as a man to have the body, the finances, the job, blah blah blah.
A different skin, and it's about I can have self-worth if I do the opposite of this.
Yeah.
If I don't talk so badly to myself negatively when I look at myself in the mirror, maybe
Yeah.
And if I actually take on the compliments and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, sweet.
because at the moment I take on criticism and avoid compliments and
Yeah.
speak negatively to myself.
I've been hurt and disregarded, but then I was like, how will they know that I feel disregarded if I don't tell them?
Yeah.
Like speechless, like I don't have the words to say it, like they're there, but I'm just afraid to. So I've got to like not run away from it, not avoid it, not pretend like it doesn't exist. I have to acknowledge it and do something with it.
Yeah.
Otherwise it will just fester.
The last piece of reality creation is how we actually filter things. So we just need to understand that we are one giant projector and our reality is our personal projection. So we've started to touch on this, like stuff, say with your sister, like if she sees certain things in you, that's nothing more than her projection, right? If stuff with your mum, like in you, again, that is her projection based on her map of the world. So I said right at the start, respect people's maps of the world because they have their own projection and paradigm of the world, right? So we don't know how we fit into other people, so we can't try and change it and manipulate that. We can just focus on ours. So the easiest way to think about this is as if we are the actual projector down the bottom, and what we project we see. People will try and change the screen, so the tangible external things, rather than actually change the projector. So what we have done today and what you will continue to do is by changing your story, the thoughts, the beliefs, the feelings and emotions, you are simultaneously going to then play a different movie. So your reality, even when you walk out today, is going to look different. You're going to have conversations with people this week and it's going to feel different. You're going to the colors are going to be more vibrant. You're going to see yourself in the mirror a bit differently. That's right. Yeah, the fucking weather has been spot on today in terms of like the way the day has gone. So we just wrapped up the reverse reality section of the event. So this is basically where they found their real core limiting story that was causing all of their external problems. So I basically take them through finding that, which is a game changer in and of itself. I then took them through a visualization where they see what happens if they continue to live that story. So if nothing changed, they actually physically and tangibly see where their life ends up versus if they start to shift that and if they live differently and they saw the reality in which they end up if that one becomes true. And this is a really powerful process for people because it gives them an idea of what actually happens if nothing changes. It's all well and good to speak about that, but actually seeing what happens can often be a big wake-up call. So now the rest of the day is very much around creating their new story, who they want to be, getting clear on that vision for their life so they actually have that North Star, and then we can start to break down the actual strategy and the how-to for their body, their training, their nutrition, their business, their work, their relationships, and give them something really tangible and powerful to leave the day with.
That I start things but don't complete them. I'm not sorry. Set the bar high, I had to be myself and I did that. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm so proud of myself.